Hello everybody and welcome back to the Curious Expedition 2. Well, it's actually not welcome back to the Curious Expedition 2, it's welcome back to the Curious Expedition now in the second installment. Now, actually the Curious Expedition 2 came out something like a month ago, but because real life has been totally crazy, I didn't get to have a look at it. Now, I really enjoyed the first game. I never played it that much and I never became a professional at it. But I did always think it was a very well-made game and I had a lot of fun with it, so when I saw this pop up on my Steam, I immediately had to go like, I need to buy this. However, I have not yet bought the game, well, before today, and that means I've never played the game, and I have no experience with this. I'm assuming it's gonna play something like the first game, but we're gonna see about that. We're gonna start with the tutorial. It's gonna explain the game to me and to anyone else who's watching it. The morally certain are fools. We must act like fools at times if great things are to be accomplished. It sounds deeper than it actually is, I think. I was returning from a routine expedition to Peru when we spotted a great storm brewing on the horizon. The crew prepared to divert around it, but it glimpsed something inside. Land. An island in the middle of the Atlantic, where none should be. Over the protest of the captain, I gave orders to head for the island. Trembling but compliant, the crew steered us into the heart of the storm. The tempest raged with an unnatural fury. A strange fog enveloped us, and the lightning crackled all around. The vessel was almost torn to thunder by the crashing waves. Yet, just when death seemed certain, we emerged from the maelstrom into an almost perfect calm. Alright. Directly ahead lay a lush tropical island. The storm safely behind us, we prepared to lay anchor and see what wonders this new land held. Okay, this seems just like the old one. Oh, there's a route. Well, this island wasn't here before. Okay. I like the new animation. It removes cost sanity. Yes, I know. It's the same way it worked in the old one. Actually, I really dig the new graphics. I was afraid the moment I saw it was new and it had better graphics that they would lose the charm the old pixel style had. Like I'm tired of pixel art, like just about anyone nowadays. But I was a little bit afraid they would lose the charm, but they did not lose the charm. Up here's our sanity, I can see. It's a shipwreck, an old ship. Fascinating. Well, how old can it be if the island is very new? Explore the shipwreck. Well, I'd have to click. Oh, it's on the bottom. I came across an astonishing discovery. The wreck of what looked like an old British naval ship. I couldn't help but wonder how it had come to rest here. With every step we took on this strange island, we seemed to encounter another mystery. Isn't this like the first mystery we've seen on the island? Yeah, we're gonna search it, obviously. Carefully testing the rotten planks before entering, we made a thorough inspection of the ship. After a time, we found several items of value. Wow, we got tons of dynamite and a first aid kit and a few shovels. Yeah, works for me. Use dynamite. Okay. Nothing will stand in our way. If this was me, I so would have already gotten back on the ship. Just saying. Like if this was real life me, I'm a bit of a scaredy pants, but I so would have left already. Alright, we met someone. A small group of indigenous people hurried to our location, seemingly drawn by the sound of our dynamite. They seemed shocked to see us, as I was to see them. Yet once the initial wonder wore off, they demanded to know who we were and how we got here. Defected? Really? His first I'm gonna have to look at my recording and see what the full sentence was, but I'm pretty sure it started with the words "the fuck did." I'm sorry. And there goes the monetization for this video. I'm kidding. I'm not monetizing anyway because I'm too small stream, but still. They seemed as shocked to see us as I was to see them. Yet once the initial wonder wore off, they demanded to know who we were and how we got here. Tell the truth. Nah, we're gonna tell the truth. Using gestures and a friendly manner, I managed to calm the natives and show that we were but simple travelers. They welcomed us with friendly smiles. Yoga obye koiki tibiti. We are travelers. We mean you no harm. After a short time, they made it understood that they must continue their journey. Before they left, they gave us detailed instructions to get to the village, encouraging us to visit. Are we sure we understood that correctly? Are we sure we're not going to get murdered the moment we get there? We do have some chocolate on us. I'm gonna have a chocolate. How much do we need to move here? I don't really see the price point. Oh, that's because it doesn't give us one. It's 14 till here. Okay, we can afford to go there. I hope we can sleep there and save the rest of our chocolate. We probably didn't even need to eat it, but we'll see. Let's approach the village. We approached with caution, but they welcomed us with open arms. It seemed word of our arrival had already reached the village. We come as friends. Interestingly, they did not seem as shocked by our strange appearance as I would have expected. One would almost suspect that we were not their first foreign visitors. We can rest, which gives us -2 standing, I'm assuming, but replenishes our sanity. We can trade and we can meet the ruler. Let's trade. A woman from the village carried over a heavy bag, revealing the village's goods. Alright, I shall take... I'll improve the loyalty of the person. Good for fighting. It's delicious. I feel like I want to sell him a first aid kit for a torch. Maybe some chocolate for a torch. I feels like having a torch is a good idea. But we're not going to do it right now. What we're going to do is we're going to piss off the natives by sleeping here. Because for some reason, even though they invited us, I don't think I can cancel. What? Am I stuck in here forever? There's a bug report right here. I feel like this would be a good moment for it. What we're going to do is we're going to... deal. I can just gift him a shovel. I don't really want to gift him a shovel. We're going to gift him... Okay, we're going to trade a chocolate for that. Okay. Okay, I have the job to get to 3 standing. How much standing am I at? At 2. So if I do that... So basically I'm just gifting them chocolates and now I can meet the ruler. Okay. I strode into the hut where the ruling council held the hearings. An elder stepped forward and greeted us with an expressionless face. We were allowed one request. Okay, we can recruit someone. I request a favor to gather any who were inclined to seek fame and glory. We can get a scout or a priest. Divine terror. I think I'd prefer scout over priest. I don't know. We're gonna get the scout, I guess. I don't really know what's better. I like the idea of divine terror, but you know, how well will he fit in modern society? I mean, neither will she, but the priest probably will fit in less well. We're gonna exit the hut. I emerged from the hut, blinking rapidly as my eyes adjusted to the light outside. We're gonna rest in the village, get back our sanity. I don't know why they hate us for that. That evening, the villagers were planning a ritual dance that seemed to serve as an appeasement to their gods. They called the deities the Palikao, a strange word sounding foreign to their tongues. Apparently, these gods were builders of great magical artifacts. I was invited to join their dance to honor the great builders. Consider carefully, refusing might offend them, but a false step would be an even greater insult. We'll roll the dice. Oopsie. Oopsie. I am not a good dancer. I like the animation there. I have my best to follow the natives leave, but she did her best. I mean, she had to go from one foot to the other. I can understand that that was too much for her. But another burrow. After who comes steps, stumbled and fell. The native thanked me for our attempt with a good-natured laugh. It seemed I had not offended them after all. They even gave a gift for showing respect to their gods. Ooh, we got a spear. I wish I could read it. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay. The evening activity is complete. We settled in for a quiet evening by the fire before retiring to our sleep rolls. Bed rolls. Whatever. Something rolling. We're gonna get a little bit of sanity. Let's have a quiet and peaceful days in the world were clearly with their welcome guests. Yeah, we got a little bit of sanity back. Not as much as I would have liked, but I want to sleep again. I want to go negative. Does go back and head out. No ventures away. This. Resume the business as I left. Okay. There doesn't appear to be too much down here. I kind of want to check out that area, but there might be a better. You know what? We're gonna try. Worst case scenario, we're gonna lose some chocolate. I think we have enough of this expedition. And it is our first try, right? Yeah, see, there's actually something. It was worth doing this. Let's approach the stone statue. I discovered a meticulously carved figure. Its ghastly visage twisted into a cruel grimace. It was a disconcerting sight, and I was eager to move on. Valuable offerings, apparently placed by local tribesmen, were strewn about the base of the statue. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Yeah, no. Strange feeling came over me and decided to leave the offerings. I'm not gonna offend the natives for that. You know what? I'm gonna leave some chocolate for the gods. I placed my offering at the base of the statue. A wave of peace washed over me, and I knew that my sacrifice had been worth the cost. What? They didn't help at all. We're gonna eat some chocolate. We're gonna eat some more chocolate. We're gonna run low on chocolate very soon, though. Is that an enemy up there? Usually, this is like the area of enemies, right? We're gonna have to see. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe this is like that tribes area? Essentially deep into the wilds, a Rokak stopped short and pulled me aside. Gute Hoku, Boxy Kij, Dutchvich. We must see what it is. It seemed we were nearing a site of some interest, the old remains of what she described as the Pale Travelers. This certainly sounds worth investigating. That's the guys from the ship, obviously. Okay, we have a 100% chance of dying if we go there. A piece of chocolate and I'm yours. Bow, chicka, bow, bow, chicka, bow, bow, bow. Sorry, I got carried away. Again, the game is still in early access. I was kind of hoping that it would last a little bit longer than that, but okay, that's fine. That's very, very acceptable. So let's go there again. Hope this time it doesn't crash. Alright. We approached the abandoned camp, hoping to find supplies and possibly answers. Unfortunately, a group of scavenging hyenas was already there and attacked on sight. Okay, we gotta fight against some really fierce-looking hyenas. Let's roll our dice, everybody. We're gonna pick this attack die and click on him. Do we no longer combine the two? It used to be that you really tried to combine your ones. He's the anthropologist, really? Okay. Weak punch. Okay. I finished them on your own. Well, screw you. What's the difference between green and red dice, though? They both seem to be attacking dice. Okay, red do seem to be way more... I wish you could still combine them, though. That takes out so... I mean, I didn't like the fighting technique before. But it feels like it's worse now. It's... Like, they looked at the old game and they were like, okay, this is a terrible terrible system, but apparently it's worse now. But we found a way to make it worse. Not a fan of this new battle system. I'm gonna have to be honest. This is rather disappointing. Okay, we got some hyena pelts, some raw meat, and some animal tools. Let's take it all. We took what we could and cautiously approached the old campsite. Perhaps there were valuables that the hyenas didn't destroy. My character is ready to promote. Who select the big game hunter? Is that you? It's promoter. Juno has 2 carrying capacity. Everything else. Oh, and she might have gotten some more health. I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay. Okay. Let's take it all. We got a lot of whiskey and an old diary. I found a tattered field journal within my notes of an unknown adventurer. Reading the account, it seemed he had fallen prey to the arrogance of many explorers amid his death after rejecting warnings from the natives. I did come across one intriguing passage. Enormous structure, architecture unknown, technology far beyond our own, let alone these island savages. Well, what purpose could it hold? He went to give a detailed description to the strange structure. Fascinating, I simply had to visit. Get us off, we've got a new destination. They probably all died going there, I'm kidding. It's probably the pyramid, isn't it? It's gonna be the golden pyramid. It's a good trading item. Okay, okay. I want to go to the waterfall. Okay, we can promote another character. Can I promote you? No. Can I dismiss you? Promote you? Dismiss you. Okay, let's promote him. Yeah, he got a little bit more of everything. And now we can carry a bit more, which is kind of cool. Let's check out the waterfall. Waterfalls in the first one are really useful. Spot a large animal drinking from the water. I recall legends of this beast, the red elk, said to be an omen of good luck. So I approached. It raised its head, looking at me with large eyes that spoke of an almost human intelligence. Let's tame it. I drew nearer, my hand stretched out for the great beast to sniff. It locked eyes with me, seeming to welcome me closer. Is it gonna eat me? It's gonna eat me, isn't it? After a time, I dared to lay hands on the animal, feeling its soft fur beneath my fingers. From that moment on, it stayed close by my side. Let's rest. I decided that was enough for today. The night was bleak and everyone seemingly worn out as we sat and stared into the fire. It was already late when I heard deafening, frightening screams cutting through the dark. It sounded like Rokek. I had to check on her. I saw Rokek sleeping, at least it looked like it. More like she was paralyzed. I should wake her up. I'm gonna try and wake her. Oh, this will end well. Of course we killed her. We just killed her, didn't we? I couldn't wake her up. I didn't know what to do. She just kept screaming until the exhaustion flooded over her. What a horrible night. We lost the rest of our sanity and she gained the paranoid trait. Well, that's not too good. But we got an elk now, so screw Rokek. As we prepared for departure, I knew we would miss the melodic tune of the waterfall. This was truly a beautiful place. We could probably rest a bit more. You know, we're not really rushing for time right now, are we? Francis Rue. She was looking over at him. Francis was flattered by Rokek's word. He confessed that it had been a longer time already since he would imagine a future with Rokek. Both of them smiled, so I went to bed. Okay. Someone's gonna have a good night's sleep, if you know what I mean. Okay, we are well rested. I think we can leave like that. Let's leave. We can probably cut through here or through here. We're gonna try this first. I don't know if we... I think we can go through that. Yeah, it would have been possible. It's actually quicker that way, so let's do that. The haunting shape of the structure was like nothing I had seen in any of my travels. The purpose was unknowledgeable, but it seemed that it might be some kind of an ancient machine. As we approached, Rogan began to trample. Panic on her face, she frantically warned us that the Palikao gods would not tolerate intrusion into this sacred space. Kamavar is a briber. You think we're offending the gods? Here, take these 2 chocolate bars. We're gonna try to calm our worries. We're doing so good with the rolls so far. Like, we have a hit chance of 0 so far. Yep, and we continue. Well, she already is paranoid. What's about to happen? The more Roke was convinced I was a fool. Eventually she had enough. Spitting curses, she fled the site, leaving us to our fate. Damn it. A strange dread filled me as I drew closer, but the idea of turning back now was unthinkable. As I lay my hand upon the central crystal, a great creaking and clanking filled the air. The surface grew hot to the touch, and ghastly purple fog began to pour forth. I fled that place, the billowing fog chasing me back to my ship. I still ached with curiosity, but one must survive if one is to make great discoveries. Alright. Hey, tribes people. Good news! Your lady was correct. She was right all along. She was right all along. I'm sorry I doomed your island, and I'm sorry I killed all of you. We don't actually know if the weird green fog kills everyone, but it probably does, right? Standing +1. Oh! We like you more now that you've doomed us all to certain death. What the hell? Oh, that's a huge ass spider, though. Okay. Promoted characters can boost in combat, whatever that means. Alright, let's roll. Okay, now we can combine them. Okay, so basically you can only combine them if you are boosted. Now we have a 41% chance to stun, actually. I can heal with that. Unfortunately, oh, wait. Better idea. I have a better idea. I can now do this and this. I can make her vulnerable. And we can heal her. We don't really have to redraw that. I like the idea of healing her. And let's end the round. Okay. She's stunned, but that's okay. We'll roll the dice. Let's re-roll everybody. Okay, that works for me. We can sucker punch her. We can kick her. And we can heal the doe. Okay, now he is stunned, but she gets to kick people in the face. We're doing pretty well. I think that's enough to kill her. No, it's still only 4 damage. We're gonna have to re-roll. Okay, we can't boost these. Correct. So it's one more turn. I was kind of hoping to end it that turn, but that wasn't, just wasn't in the cards, I think. Maybe I misplayed it as well, but who cares? I think we'll be fine. Let's punch her. The creature was dead, the battleship clear. I sprinted madly for it, the breath burning in my lungs. Oh, it's not everywhere. Let's have some chocolate. How many wars have been fought over chocolate? I don't know, but you're eating in the middle of deadly purple mist. Oh, frick, we ran out of... When I was wandering through the fog in a daze, I felt something shift around me, and I was somewhere else. Okay. That works. That works very well. Okay, it basically only the mysterious fog mostly makes insane. It doesn't kill you, it makes you insane. The dark fog roiled behind us as we scrambled aboard the ship, the captain hurrying to set her in motion. As we sailed away, we watched the fog rapidly swallow the island behind us. I did not know what would have happened if we stayed behind, but did not want to find out. We left so many people behind, though. Are we just all ignoring the fact that we murdered these people? After a time, the fog itself dissipated, leaving empty ocean behind us where the island once was. But new strangeness was this. Marlene resumed her duties at the expo, but as her companion I was asked to continue learning more about these mysterious new islands. I think I really want the big game hunter. A rock trophy. Expert in cutting down dangerous beasts and other threats in the wild. Yeah, I like her. After long days of traveling, I finally arrived in Paris and the under construction grounds of the Exposition Universelle. Here I was to find fame and fortune among the great explorer clubs of this noble city, brimming with optimism. I looked out on the fairgrounds. The rounds in Paris is your hub between expedition. Its location in the hub is a different purpose. Okay, okay. I entered the famed Bousselon Cassé, the broken compass, and surveyed my surroundings. Renowned as a meeting place for would-be explorers, it was a likely place to find eager adventurers to join my trek. I don't know who I like least of these. I gave word that I was looking for hardy men and women to join my expedition. Soon I had gathered a small set of candidates to choose from. A cook, translator, and field nurse. I feel like a field nurse makes total sense. I gladly welcomed Fee King to my crew. Her skill in battlefield medicine would be an asset on the dangerous journey that lay ahead. I emerged again into the bustle of the exposition grounds. I found myself immersed in the sights and sounds of the busy site once more. I feel like I want to go back here. Okay, I can't recruit more. I just want to say, I feel like there's still... she said that we could recruit 2 people, so I guess unfortunately we can't. We go for the gold pyramid or the trials of triangulation. Stuff on sign up explorers. Always needed. Please be careful. We're gonna go to the golden pyramid. Oh, actually, I think I prefer the trials of triangulation. I like the lush greens. I think this island is poor at best. You know what? We're going to call it a day right here. I think this is a good cutoff point of the episode. In the next episode, we're going to decide what we want to do next. Let me know if you want to see more of this game. I love the Curious Expedition, and I would absolutely love it to make more videos on this. Anyway, I hope you had a great time. If you did, do consider hitting the like and the subscribe button, and I'm going to see you guys real soon, okay? Have a good one, everybody.